Hello friends, thanks for being part of my Patreon community. I truly appreciate your support for this channel. In this tutorial we'll go through 3 important steps to create an AI video character. I call it in this case AI Recruiter, you can see it now on a screen. The platforms I'll show you are my personal choice based on 2 key factors. They offer commercial use licenses and are low cost or near free. But this is not the only way to do this work. Feel free to explore other models and platforms on the market. In most cases you'll get similar results. To start creating these videos I began with an image. I generated a raw image of the AI Recruiter using a platform called TensorArt. According to their terms of service, TensorArt makes no claim on ownership or copyright of generated content. Everything you create is yours to use freely. However, keep in mind that each AI model may have its own restrictions. Some might not allow you to sell the images or may require you to credit the creator. You'll also have a free generation quota. I personally use 2 free accounts, which is enough for my personal needs. In this example I'm using the Flux Ultimate model, which allows image sales and doesn't require attribution. The rest of the settings are standard. I use a text prompt with a sampling method set to DPM++2M or DPM++2M Keras. For the free version, 25 sampling steps work well, and I set the guidance scale to around 6 to 8. You also get free credits that renew over time, so if you run out, some will be added back later. As a result, we get this animated, low-fidelity image. You'll find the exact prompt in a file linked in the video description, along with other prompts I've used in this work. Now let's move to step 2, where we will make the image hyper-realistic and more human-like. Stable diffusion models are great for generating of hyper-realistic human images. So for this step I will use a service called Run Diffusion. This website offers various tools for working with stable diffusion and will be using the automatic 1111 interface. Run Diffusion charges by minute and you can choose different compute levels depending on your needs. If you plan to work seriously, I recommend to take Creators Club plan. It costs around $50 and includes 100 gigabytes, 100 GB of personal storage. The generation cost is quite reasonable, from $0.6 up to $4 per hour, depending on the machine you select. For the typical project I usually spend between 1 and 4 hours, but if you just want to create a single image and explore, something like 40 up to 60 minutes should be enough. Inside the platform you can choose from a list of preloaded models. I will be using Epic Realism. You can generate images either from text or from existing image. In our case we will be using image-to-image functionality. The interface is similar to what you have seen already in TensorArt, but with a bit more control and detail. So here I use a prompt and my previously animated image as input with the following settings: sampling method DPM++2M Keras, sampling steps we can put here 45, much more than in TensorArt. Choose the appropriate size. I recommend to start with smaller images and then upscale them. The batch count 4 means 4 images per this generation, GFC scale 7, and the noise and strength 0.75. You can always use extra tab and place the result image here and use the upscaler to make the image bigger. At the top there is a timer showing how many minutes you have used. You can hit the stop button at any time to exit and stop the billing. Try experimenting with my image as a sample, I'm sure you will manage to get some great results. Now let's move to generating the video. For this step I will use a Hong Kong based service called Vivego.ai. According to their terms of service, you are allowed to use your own content for commercial purpose, as long as it doesn't infringe on copyright or other rights of any other third party. After payment you get more detailed info. The Plus and Pro plans give you full ownership and intellectual property rights for the generated images and videos. On a free and basic plans, the platform retains ownership, but grants you a non-exclusive royalty-free license to use the content commercially. Not bad. As for pricing, plans are available at $6, $20 and $60. For $6 you get 1000 credits. Now just keep in mind a 5-second video costs 30 credits and a 10-second video costs 60 credits. That gives you about 16 pieces of 10-second videos or 32 shorter ones, totaling around 2.7 minutes of video time. You can also buy extra credits at any time when needed. Generation is simple. I choose video generation, then I go to image to video, upload the image from RunDiffusion and enter our prompt. Don't forget to turn on the magic prompt toggle, it helps a lot. Friends, I hope this helps you create something fun and creative. Thanks for supporting my channel again. If you have any questions, drop them into comments to this video. I'll do my best to help. See you in the next tutorial.